Unless you live under a rock, I'm sure you've seen by now the famous video clip of Susan Boyle's rendition of I Dreamed a Dream. And after her appearance on this very program yesterday, her star is shining on this side of the Atlantic as well. More from CBS News correspondent Elizabeth Palmer.
The paparazzi have now arrived on Susan Boyle's doorstep.
Susan!
And her fan mail is piling up. All this less than a week after her star turn on a British reality TV show.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by.
I'm in my 40s now. I've never really proved myself to do anything before, so I may as well do it now.
Her quiet life looking after an aging mother hid both talent and a sense of humor.
Woohoo! Careful.
Hey.
Yesterday, Boyle agreed to sing for the early show from her living room, making newspaper and internet headlines in the US and the UK.
I dreamed that love would never die.
She may have wowed millions, but dreams of impressing one more.
I'd like to perform in front of the Queen if I can. She's a very regal lady, a very lovely lady.
Susan Boyle's fans would say it takes one to know one. Elizabeth Palmer, CBS News, London.
Joining us this morning are two of the judges who were completely floored by Susan's breathtaking performance, Amanda Holden and Piers Morgan. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, hi. Amanda, let me begin with you. What did you think of Susan Boyle when you first saw her?
I mean, it's a very shallow thing to say, but obviously the minute she walked on stage, we all, and the audience, completely judged her on her appearance and everything else. And I hate saying that, but, you know, it's that true cliche, we judged a book by its cover, unfortunately. And we were all very cynical. The audience were jeering and booing, and it was just really uncomfortable, wasn't it? And we were just like, oh, please be good, or just get off, because it's just, we just need you to do something here, because we were so dying for her.
Yeah, Piers, what do you have to say? What did you first think when you saw her and she didn't sing?
Well, I would just like to apologise to Susan Boyle, because I think it's long overdue, because from the clip, you know, now 20 million people can see that Simon Cowell and I, who don't have the best reputations, I think, for courtesy in America.
And neither of you have hearts. I'm the only one on the panel that's actually got a beating heart.
I think we owe her an apology, because it was an amazing performance.
Yeah.
And, you know, as I said, that we were all laughing at her when she started.
But
and by the end, the last laugh was on her. It was on us.
Exactly. Karma, baby. How long did it take from when she belted out the first line for everyone, the whole room, to just take over and say,
what? It took 2 seconds for Simon and I to feel very stupid. 2 more seconds for Amanda to remind us how stupid we were. And I think generally, you know, what it showed us, I think, I mean, it's the same with America's Got Talent, which we're filming at the moment.
He always has to plug his other things. For goodness sake, we're talking about Britain's Got Talent.
No, but it's the same thing where you...
Not all about you.
It's always about me. You wait for these great moments where these undiscovered gems come on stage and the expectation level is 0, and then they do something incredible, and you think whether it's Terry Fator in America or Paul Potts or Susan Boyle, and you feel goosebumps, and you know you've suddenly found a global star.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
We were planning for gold, and we found gold. But, you know, I can't believe this is only show 1. We've got 6 more weeks of this. She hasn't won. You know, it's like she's won. It's a phenomenon. I can't believe it.
That's the question. First of all, how is the winner of Britain's Got Talent determined? Strictly by public voting?
Yes. We have, in May, on May the 23rd, we have a week of live shows back-to-back. We're on every single night. It kind of stops the country in its tracks. Everybody watches. We've already picked 40 acts, so we know who the 40 finalists are, and then people phone in, and out of the 8 contestants each night, they pick one person, and then on the very last night, we have a big final, which is again voted for by the public.
Well, Piers, let me ask you this, and both of you really, be perfectly honest. Shouldn't everyone just kind of pack it up and go home now? I mean, doesn't Susan Boyle, have this wrapped up? The world has fallen in love with her. Piers?
Well, it's not that easy, actually, because I know what's coming in the next few weeks of auditions, and there are some incredibly talented people.
Oh, you're just trying to plug your show, Piers.
Of course we're trying to plug our show.
But we've got some brilliant kids, haven't we? We've got some phenomenal
Amanda, shame on you. You're just trying to plug the show, too. All right, let me ask you this, Amanda.
Yeah, but I feel sorry for them.
I don't blame you.
Well, there is also, I want to point out, there is a guy who dresses up up as Darth Vader from Star Wars,
And
who does a Michael Jackson moonwalking tribute act.
It's
Now,
mad.
don't tell me he hasn't got a chance.
Here's my reaction.
Queen.
Yawn. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, what
Let's
does the
just say
winner...
the minute Susan Boyle walked onto stage and opened her mouth, I just saw dollar signs in Simon's eyes. I saw it. It just went ka-ching, ka-ching.
Right.
Whether she wins or not, he
All right, in the
will
final
sign her
seconds,
up.
whoever wins, what does the winner win in this competition?
Well, the winner of the British show, which is great, wins not only some money, but they also get to perform at the Royal Variety Show in front of the Queen. So Susan Boyle, if she wins, will actually sing for Her Majesty, which is, I think, the greatest prize you could possibly have.
Yeah.
Oh, now
It's a real honour. The
now
show's
you're
been
bowing
going for
to the
about 40
monarchy.
years.
All right,
You don't
both
have
of
a
you guys.
queen, do you?
Well, they've got several, I would imagine.
We have Obama, okay?
Sorry.
Stay right there, Amanda and Pierce.
Yeah, you got Obama,
Yeah,
we've
that's
got
who
the Queen.
you need for your
Yeah.
America's Got
Okay.
Talent.
I know.
And we got
That's what you
Michelle and those adorable kids and the dog, but I'm not going to go on because I'm going to bring in my co-anchor in New York, Maggie Rodriguez, who has some American fans reacting to Susan Boyle. Maggie, what do you have?
Julie, Amanda Piers, so many messages came in on our website after she performed here on the show. Let me read you just some of them. Susan Boyle is just wonderful. She proved that you cannot judge a book by its cover. That's from Becca, 1951. Susan Boyle has shown us that there is hope for humanity. She has reminded me that real, honest, good people still exist. I hope she never changes. History Dude, too. And the last one that I'm reading, because we got so many, what a natural, gorgeous, God-given, wonderfully fresh voice Susan Boyle has. She's fantastic. You go, Susan. Amanda, she's America's sweetheart now, too. We might have to steal her.
Can I ask a quick
Oh,
question?
yeah, I think.
Amanda
Yeah.
and Piers, should Susan Boyle stay exactly the way she is, or should she get a makeover?
Great question.
I think so. Listen, I've already said publicly, I do not want Simon sending her to his dentist, and I do not want Simon sending her to his hairdresser. So I think we'll keep her as she is because, you know, I don't want to turn her into a glamour puss. I think that we're all kind of rooting for the underdog here, and in the present climate, the world the way it is, it just goes to show that, you know, you can dream your whole lifetime and dreams can still come true.
It's
Anything
also,
is possible.
I think Amanda's hit the nail on the head here. Forget the way that she looks for a moment. What the world needed from this recession, which has made everyone so depressed, is a bit of a tonic. And the great thing about this clip and Susan's performance is that we all watch it and we all just feel incredibly uplifted by her performance. And it shows, you know, America is about living the dream. Susan Boyle is the absolute personification of somebody who waited all this time, took her chance, and is living the most incredible dream.
You know, her
It can
success
happen at any time for anyone.
her success in Paul Potts made us wonder here in America, why haven't we found our Susan Boyle, this sort of unlikely superstar? So here on the early show...
well.
I'll tell you why.
Okay, go ahead.
Because you need me. I'm the key. You need me in America as a judge, because I'm the one that kind of
Trust
brings
me,
these
the
people.
last thing America needs is Amanda Holden.
You need
trust
me.
Let me tell
No,
you,
I mean,
every man in the
your
studio
country
is in
needs
love
me.
with Amanda, by the way, I have to say.
Really? Really?
Oh, how exciting.
Well, I'm in love with
How old are they?
Amanda.
So I guess it's a struggle.
It is.
No,
Well,
I
you look
think-
a bit shiny. I tried to do some powder on him this morning. I'm worried he's a bit shiny.
Can you stop being so cheeky?
Sorry.
You know, I want to
No,
let
I
you
want to say
guys
one
know.
thing. On America's Got Talent this season, trust me, there are going to be some Susan Boyle moments, because we had one the other day in Miami, which was incredible. So I think watch this space, America. You've got your own Susan Boyles lurking in your bowels.
All right, you just
Ew.
plugged your show. I know that sounded gross, but we're going to plug our show now here on the
I'm
early
sorry
show.
we're all eating you Cheerios.
We are launching our own search for America's Susan Boyle. Are you the one? You think you've got what it takes? Please stay with the early show, because our search begins Monday. Amanda Holden, Piers Morgan, thanks a lot. A lot of fun to have you guys on.
Hey, nice
Thanks
to
for
be
having
on.
us.
Thank you.
All right.